Hi everyone. As promised, I said if there was anything of consequence was going on or happened, I would do a short stream, 15 minutes. And I thought I was at the gym. When I came back, I saw on TV a snippet of Trump accusing John Kerry of talking to Iran behind America's back. And Trump said that Kerry is keeping the Iranian leaders from talking to America. I don't feel that is true. And Trump is playing, I know all of you are aware, or most of you are, but I thought I would give my intuitive impression of what I feel is going on. Things are worse behind the scene in the international arena than we think. Trump knows that he's failing and he's being tested both at home and abroad. Well, he's in battle at home. He's not popular. He doesn't know where or what to do. He has a team of people around him who are equally as inept as he is and not very bright. And now we find ourselves in a situation where we have three countries. Basically, they are tempting us: Venezuela, Iran, and North Korea. Well, they are testing Trump, and Trump is failing. So Trump said that once a while back, I believe it was during his campaign, if he can blame someone else for his failures, he's going to do it. And that's what he's doing today. He's taking a preactive stand. He thinks that accusing Kerry of keeping Iran from talking to him because he wants Iran, the leaders of Iran, to call him, that's not going to happen. That we're going to blame John Kerry as opposed to him. I don't think that's going to happen either. We're not touch with what we know about Trump. So he can continue lying all he wants, but I don't feel it's going to work. But the way I am looking at this, he's playing a very dangerous game with our society. I am not saying we're going to get into the possibility of anything happening is very small, but nonetheless, he's failing and he doesn't know what to do. So he's blaming others, the usual, and that doesn't bode well. And that does not work either when you are dealing with the international community. The only thing I'm hoping I'm right. I don't see shooting yet. The worst that's going to happen, he's going to be humiliated. That's what I feel. And I feel John Kerry is not going to sit idly by, let Trump accuse him of whatever Trump said and said he should be prosecuted for the Logan Act. Anyway, Trump has no proof, but I feel these things are going to work against Trump in the long run. He's just a failure, and he's blaming other people. And the other reason why I thought I would come on is because Don Jr. got subpoenaed, and a number of people posted comments about it under my videos. I feel like saying chances are he's not going to show. I would be surprised if he shows to testify in front of the Senate. I don't understand how this works, and I never thought I would see an American, to put it this way. I expect this from an immigrant who doesn't know how America works, to behave the way Don Jr. is behaving. And what I'm trying to say is instead of stay cool and deal with the people, you're dealing with the chairman uh, of the Senate, somebody in the Senate who's a chairman. I don't remember the Intelligence Committee or something like that. I don't recall exactly. I'm talking about Burr. Instead of try to cooperate and find out how he can work things out, he's insulting Burr. That's not going to work very well. I don't see how Trump Jr. is going to get out of this. And I have always said he's going to have issues. I feel this is the beginning. And I've also said in the past that Kim Jong-un had no respect for Trump. It's not only Kim Jong-un. Putin has no respect for Trump. Kim Jong-un has no respect for Trump. The Iranians have no respect for Trump. That gentleman, that dictator in Venezuela, has no respect for Trump. And you know who's behind all these things? Putin. All of them are talking to Putin. Putin is directing all these things. So, and I think Trump is going to fail. Our military leaders will help us save face. Trump coming out and blaming other people is a bad sign. That means he knows he's failing. He knows his policies are failing. And he has a very good idea of how people feel about him. And those leaders also, they are fully aware that Trump, how unpopular Trump is. And also, he made a dangerous move, I believe yesterday or the day before yesterday. I hope those journalists took him to court. He revoked their access permit to the White House of a number of journalists. This is a bad sign. That's what authoritarians do. First of all, they only want their type of people, journalists who would put positive news about them out. The second thing is the way he's behaving with Congress, obfuscating and saying he's not going to cooperate. He's trying to diminish the ability of Congress, of the check and balance that Congress is supposed to do according to the Constitution. He's trying to break down all these things, and the Republican Party is going with him. But I feel in the long run, it's a lose-lose situation, not only for Trump, but for the Republicans as well, who are blindly following him. Because once there is a danger here for Trump and the Republicans, Trump doesn't know what he's doing. They are keeping him in power. Now Trump is being tested and putting the country in a very bad position. The military leaders, like I said, will save us. But once this is over, all those Republicans, let's say, for example, this morning, I believe his name is Cornyn, he's from Texas, he sided with Don Jr. over Burr. So when I saw that, I know those Republican guys, I don't give them any credit at all. I wasn't disappointed, surprised the way he went basically against Burr, and he took Junior's side. All these people, all those things that they are doing now are going to be held, not held against them, but at some point, when they're going to be running for election or re-election, people are going to use those things against them. And they are on video saying these things, so they won't be able to get out of them. So that's what I mean by long term, they are fooling themselves. But there is, and I want to mention this, I'm changing. It's the same train of thought. I want to say something about the Republican Party because months ago, I have a video. I have a video where I said some. I think the title I said, "Where are Republicans taking us?" And when I heard Getz and Jim Jordan, they were in a meeting with among the Congress people like them. They walked out when some people, or I don't know, they were discussing the Constitution. Okay, they walked out. These people, to me, and a number of others, they would not mind having Trump, and I've mentioned that before, even if he's failing, for him to stay in power. They no longer believe in a constitutional republic if it's on their favor. And the reason, then somebody made a point the other day, and I feel I was right. There is, I don't remember his name. The guy that was nominated, it just came to me. Otherwise, I would have looked at the name before I came on. He just came to mind. The gentleman that was nominated to be part of the Fed, and he pulled out a few days ago. Not Kane or Cain, however they pronounce his name. Not the black guy. The other gentleman with the big mouth. He pulled out, or he withdrew his name from consideration. From consideration a couple of days ago. That gentleman said he does not believe something to the effect of, or he doesn't give priority, constitutional republic priority, over the way that he and Trump would like to run the economy. Something to that effect. But the point I'm trying to make is having our constitution and our laws, these people are no longer interested in those things. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what got my attention. And I felt I was correct a number of months ago when intuitively I was picking up how these people feel. They are doing well. They are in power. They want to maintain it at any cost. And I feel Jim Jordan, Getz, Meadow, I will include Graham as well. A number of these people, they don't care about anything else. It's themselves, and the hell with the country. I feel it's gonna backfire. They may be winning now. They may go. Right now they can go in front of microphones and cameras, make major pronouncement. I feel it's for today. They're just creating problems for themselves for the not too distant future. They're gonna have to eat those words, because where Trump would like to take this country, people are gonna wake up. And also, there are a lot of people within government who are not happy, who are feeding information about what's going on, and Trump and his people are not even aware of it. And one more thing I wanted to mention, I read on Twitter, and I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago, if not a week ago, I don't recall exactly, that New York State was going to help Congress. They passed the law, I believe, this morning, or there is some kind of something going on where they will allow the tax department from New York State to share their information with the government. I read it on Twitter. I think I mentioned it yesterday, and this morning I read it again somewhere on Twitter that it's a done deal. So there are a lot of things that are kind of come together that are going to basically choke this administration, on top of the international stuff that's going on. And Don Jr., I think his arrogance is going to scare people, because they've never faced any challenges in the past, I think these people are crazy. And I know a lot of you are wondering and getting upset. Don't get upset. Right now, what's going on, it looks very dangerous, and it is dangerous. Okay? But I think that's what's going to pull the Trump family, drag them down, and put them in major trouble. Okay, that's what I wanted to comment and say. I will take a few questions. And also, I have to do my little commercial. If anyone would like a reading from me, please, I have my number. You can text me. Go to my website, psychicmilu.com. It's on the link is below my video. Or you can send me an email, psychicmilu@aol.com. Okay, I'll answer a few questions and then I'll go eat. Carol Jackson says SDNY and New York Attorney General are no joke. That's exactly right. They will, oh yes, that family, they have a huge target on their backs. Somebody says there is breaking news. Storm, what's the breaking news? Hi, Cherry Pass, how are you? Yes, I don't know. I think I saw a moderator on. Okay, where I am looking. Oh, Pat is here. I wasn't looking at the screen. I'm sorry. I was concentrating on Ms. Hasty says, buy is a turncoat. You are right, but I was shocked last night when I heard he sent out the subpoena. Yes, he's a turncoat. I'm answering Hasty's statement. But you know something? I feel there are a number of Republicans, and I mentioned that, I just remember. I mentioned that before. Some Republicans are going to peel away from him. And I feel this is going to create a division among Republicans. And one second. I mentioned that division. Give me 1 second. These people, some of them, although they want Trump to be president, but they are more thinking in terms of, this is my country and I don't like the direction Trump wants to take us. And there are talks behind the scenes. Trump is making a statement about him wanting to last more than 4 years or 8 years. This is not out of the blue. He's saying these things. Some Republicans are discussing those things behind the scene with Trump. I agree with you. Burr has some issues, but when I intuitively look into his motivations, there are a lot of things that he's not very happy with. I feel that's why he went and issued a subpoena. Well, he had other people telling him to do it as well. But yes. Okay. Somebody says the U.S. captured a ship. I don't know about that. Okay. Somebody says we seized the Korean vessel. Jen says some people say Burr took Russian money. You know what? There are so many of them who took Russian money, I wouldn't be surprised. So the Republican Party, a lot of them are corrupt, basically. It's unfortunate, but yes, we have major issues. Marie says, what was Falwell doing? Marie, if you are talking about the same thing, if you're asking the question I think you are asking, I think Falwell was doing something dirty and he got caught. Somebody took pictures. In any event, and you know what? I didn't realize who he was until the other day, that he was Jerry Falwell's son. And that's when I'm like, oh my God, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So I let's not expect much from Falwell. He's doing the right thing, just like his dad. So when I say he's doing the right thing, he's doing what at least I expect from him. I never thought these people, they highly placed preachers. I think they are con men, in my opinion. So I'm not surprised. Yes, I think he's garbage. Sorry about that. Okay. Somebody says Falwell was caught at a pickle park. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, Dominant is saying money went from Russia to the NRA to countless GOP candidates. Absolutely. Yeah, I've heard about that. And you know what? It resonates. Intuitively, it resonates. So, yes. Okay. Edward says Michael Cohen kept one picture. I heard about that too. And from what I understand, there's an audio somewhere. Yes. Falwell has issues. Yeah, he's been out there defending his fellow cohort, dirty old man Trump. His cohort, dirty old man Trump. So, I'll answer one more question. Let me see. Wendy says she will wait and see on Burr. If Junior defies the subpoena, let's see if they hold him in contempt. You know what, Wendy? I don't feel Junior is going to show. I would be very surprised. And Storm is asking the same question as well. Unless one of his, well, I am not seeing him sitting in front of Congress yet, but I've always said that Junior is going to have issues. I was surprised that Mueller did not indict him. There is something nasty that's coming for Don Jr. So sit tight. That's the way I'm getting it. Since I'm not a lawyer, I don't know how this works. All I know is what's going to happen to him. Him and his father are not going to be very happy about it. Okay. Oh my God. Somebody is talking about Falwell and his wife and some pool boy in Florida. Oh, oh Lord. Okay. I am scrolling for one more question. Ms. Diva says, this is the first time I can honestly say I am worried about our country, y'all. I agree with you, Ms. Diva. I am a bit concerned because Trump is not very bright and he has a whole bunch of people around him. They are sycophants. So I don't expect much from them. I am a bit concerned myself, but not too concerned because I know they're testing him, but our military leaders may save us. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, everyone, I thought I would come in and do a little chit chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I'm not, it's something right off the top of my head and I was giving my intuitive impression. So I'm not quite sure what I said, but in any event, let me know if you find this helpful. That's because I want to make sure every time I do something, it has value. So please let me know. Thank you very much all for coming and in such a short notice. Enjoy the rest of the day. I will see you for sure Saturday. But if anything else happens, I will jump in for 15 minutes or so and let you know what I feel is going to happen. But don't worry about anything. I feel it's going to be okay. Okay? Enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. You are very welcome. Thank you for coming. See you soon. Bye.